Building rapport with the client. Bradley, I want you to read number one for me, please.
Speak their style. People process things differently, some through pictures, sounds, or feelings. Pay attention to how they communicate and match it.
All right. Kara, read number two for me, please.
Copy their body language. If someone gestures a lot, sits a certain way, or even blinks at a certain pace, subtly doing the same thing helps build a connection.
Bradley, read number three.
Match their voice. Speak at a similar speed, tone, and volume as the other person. If they use certain words, often use them too.
Kara?
Breathe like them. Without making it obvious, match their breathing rhythm. This creates a sense of connection on a deeper level.
Bradley?
Match their detail level. Some people love details, others focus on the big picture. If they talk about specifics, do the same. If they focus on the overall idea, match that.
Perfect. Number six, find common ground. Talk about shared interests, family, friends, career, okay? Experiences or beliefs. That's the easiest way to build rapport with someone, okay? 2 ways to determine rapport, okay? Number one is watching their reactions, okay? Pause. Now let me stop sharing my screen. Okay. Bradley, you're the coach. Hey, Coach Bradley, how's it going today, man?
I'm doing well. I'm doing very well. How about yourself?
Doing good. Man, I'm coming here, man, because I kind of feel emotionally drained, man. Like, every day, I barely have people texting me. Like, I don't really have any, like, friends. I don't really have a purpose, man. How can you help me out, man?
Man, that's okay. You know, sometimes throughout life, it can get a bit draining. You know, it could get a bit lonely sometimes. And, you know, we as humans, we want to feel validated. We want to feel heard and seen. And it's okay, because that's normal for us.
Are you saying that it's okay for me to not have friends?
No, not saying it's okay, not okay for you not to have friends, but it's okay for you to, you know, feel the way that you feel.
Good.
You know,
Pause. I like that. You see how, wait, is it okay? So automatically, in my mind, I'm like, okay, pause. What I'm doing, stop, shift. Okay? I like what you did. You shifted. What is that called in NLP? That's called calibration. There you go. Calibration, okay? It's called calibration in NLP. Let me share the screen. It's called calibration. Calibration. Okay. Can you guys see the screen?
Yes.
Perfect. Calibration, okay?
I can't see the screen.
Can you see it now?
Yes.
Okay. Calibration is to measure, okay? Watching their reactions. Pay attention to how they respond to you. If they seem comfortable and engaged, you're on the right track. If they look confused or distant, adjust how you are communicating, okay? That's the first way for you to determine your rapport level with someone. Number two, pacing and leading, okay? First, match how they talk, how they move, their speaking, then change something slightly. If they follow, it means that you built a connection, okay? Say, for example, if I'm drinking water, okay? You don't actually need to drink water as well, but the brain, all right, let me stop to share. The brain is automatically going to say, hey, Kara's just like me, you know what I'm saying? And now we get into words as in like triggers. Me too. I do that too. Always. This and that. This and that. You're matching the client's energy, okay? Because as a coach, you need to master being able to connect with someone. Going back to what I told you, your heart condition needs to be right. You will not be able to coach someone if your heart condition isn't right. I promise you. Trust me, people are going to pick up what is fake, what is real. That's why I said earlier on, you need to approach coaching with a clean heart. I can tell if someone is manipulating me. I can tell if someone isn't on my energy. I can tell it. You know what I'm saying? Because your heart is going to tell it all. But if someone's spirit is right, bro, I can actually connect with Parrot. I can actually connect with Adam. You know what I'm saying? Because your heart needs to be in the right position. Calibration, pacing. Okay, let me share the screen. Pacing and calibration. Let me share it. Okay. Pacing, leading, calibration. Is there any questions?
No, not yet.
Perfect. Can everyone see the screen?
Yes.
Okay, what is NLP? NLP is neuro-linguistic programming. Okay? NLP changes clients' thoughts, emotions, and behaviors to achieve better results in life. Okay? Neuro means how the brain works, how it operates. Linguistic is the brain. Okay? It basically has its own way of communicating, like language. Okay? Programming is once you understand how the brain operates, you can change how you think, and you can also change how someone else thinks. Okay? You know what? Let me share this with you guys. Let me stop sharing. Okay. If I know a script that's making your heart beat, if I trigger that script in a bad way, you can die. Okay? People die like that. People get manipulated like that. That's why I said people use these techniques to manipulate people. People use these techniques to sexually abuse people, which is wrong. That's not what we're doing. We're understanding scripts to change someone's thinking patterns. You're operating off of a thinking pattern that you have. You're breathing because your mind is telling you to breathe. There's a script in your mind, in your subconscious mind in particular, that's causing you to breathe. There's a script that whenever you sit down or whenever you stand up to urine, the script operates. If I know that script, I can manipulate it so that you can actually stop, because your body physically isn't going to function without the script. That's how deadly this weapon is.
Wow.
That's how deadly it is.
Yeah.
That's why coaching is not a game. It's not a game. Okay, coaching isn't a game. Coaching is actually helping people break free. That's that same pattern that helps people stop watching porn, stop smoking, all of that stuff. So the brain, it operates off of language. And that is what NLP basically teaches us. Alright, so going back to the PowerPoint, give me 1 second. So there's 2 types of states in NLP. There is the present state. Can everyone see?
Yes.
Yes.
Perfect. And there is the desired state. The present state is where the client is now. Okay? And the present state is what the client wants to change. The desired state is where the client wants to be. Okay? It is the result that the client wants to achieve. The clearer the goal, the easier it is to get the client there. 3 questions whenever you are coaching someone. Where is the client now? Excuse me. Where does the client want to be? What's stopping the client from achieving the desired outcome? 3 questions whenever you are coaching someone. Where is that person now? That's the present state. Where does the person want to be? That's the desired state. The last one is what's stopping the client from achieving the desired outcome. Example. Go ahead and read that first part, Bradley.
Stuck. I feel ignored when my friend doesn't text me back. Goal, I want to feel accepting instead. So I trust our friendship and I don't take it personally.
Perfect. Kara.
The second one is stuck. I get jealous. I get jealous when my partner spends time with others. Goal, I want to feel secure and loving, so I appreciate our relationship without comparison.
Bradley.
Stuck. I feel unworthy when I don't get invited to events. Goal, I want to feel self-acceptance, knowing my value isn't based on who includes me.
Kara.
Stuck. I get anxious when meeting new people. Goal, I want to feel open and friendly so I can enjoy making connections.
Perfect. Do you guys see the difference between the present state and the desired state?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Present state, where the client is now. To get them to the desired state, that's when NLP comes in. Okay. NLP is the bridge to get someone from the present state to their desired state. Okay. Outcomes. In NLP, an outcome is just a clear goal. What the client wants to happen. The clearer the goal, the easier it is to guide the client to their desired outcome. Pay attention to the signs of progress. Can you see any changes? Do you feel like the client is moving in the right direction? Okay. Do you see the client is receptive to your coaching? Now I'm gonna stop right there. Share my screen. Perfect. So, coaching, the client needs to be receptive, okay? If the client isn't receptive, the power, the effect of your words is not going to influence them, okay? So that's why you need to build a rapport, because the more rapport you build, the more receptive they are going to be.